Hi guys,
Hey.
welcome back to another episode. This is episode 10. We're 10 episodes down. Also, I think we started like this whole podcast
Almost exactly
a year ago.
Yeah.
So that's exciting. We could have had more, but we didn't lock in.
Yeah.
So
it's okay. We're back though now.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So what are we talking about today?
Okay, today we're doing propaganda that we are not falling for.
Yeah, so this was like trending on TikTok and stuff, so we decided that we're gonna do it before
before everyone forgets about it.
Yeah, which I think some people did, but that's okay. We're not like too far behind.
Yeah.
But yeah, we thought this would be like a good topic to talk about.
Nobody cancel us for our opinion.
It's nothing too serious, I don't think.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, we'll just start off with something like less serious. So Soha was talking about like the matte makeup and the doing makeup stuff, and then all of like the makeup aesthetics.
Okay, so like I feel like makeup trends on TikTok are so they're just like non-existent. Like the whole, not to call people out, the whole like Hailey Bieber makeup trends where they just like add like food names to
like makeup. The blueberry makeup, strawberry makeup, the cinnamon girl makeup. Do you remember that? Yes. That was I feel like that was the same as the Hailey Bieber one.
Like it's just,
which is just also same as clean girl makeup.
Yes, clean girl makeup is just a clean face. Strawberry makeup is like pink blush and a pink lip. Like the cinnamon, like the latte makeup, whatever. Yeah, it's just like a bit of a brown smoky eye. Like these things have names. You're just like reinventing it. It's like that whole thing of like people on TikTok acting like they've like discovered some crazy revolutionary idea, and they've just like added like a cutesy name to it.
And this goes for like so many, I think, beauty things. Like the blueberry nails, those are just,
dude, they were just blue nails. I feel like every week there's like a new nail trend, and it's like some food item, and then it's just based on the color. Also, away from like the trends for a bit, I was saying that like matte makeup and dewy makeup, like I love both looks for like different things, but I think this whole like dewy makeup for the summer and matte makeup for the winter is like so backwards. Like I feel like it should be fully the other way around, because like you're already kind of like sweating
in the summer.
Yeah, or like kind of oily in the summer, so you would want the matte makeup. And vice versa, like in the winter, I feel like people are like duller, like you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that
so
makes
you'd want
sense.
to like have a bit of glow.
But I personally, I like how the dewy makeup looks on other people, but I don't really do it on myself because my skin is already like oily.
Yeah.
So if I leave it like dewy, it's just gonna get more oily, and that's just a mess. But yeah, I like it on other people, and I always got confused why people did it in the summer, because like I feel like when you're out for so long, it already gets like kind of dewy on its own.
Exactly. Especially with like the products that are trending now, it's like less coverage, like whatever. So it already starts to give that effect.
Right.
So because I would be out here like trying to powder, and people are like trying to look as greasy as possible. I was like, I don't get it. So yeah.
Okay, so the next thing, this I feel like happens with so many, just like in so many situations with so many people at school, even in like your own communities. Like I know in the brown community it happens a lot, making everything a competition.
Yeah, that's like a big thing. It's just, first of all, it's like the smallest stuff too.
Yeah, and we've talked about this before, especially in school with like academics and everything. It's all a competition, like who has the highest GPA, who can have like the best grades, who got the most 5s on their AP test, who got the highest SAT score. It's literally everything.
I just think it's like, yes, it's relevant to you and like your academic journey. I just don't think it's relevant person to person.
Yeah.
Like I really don't understand why you ever need to tell somebody, or like you can talk about it, I don't care.
Yeah.
But like me and my friends, we have a healthy dynamic where we talk about it. Like if I fail and they get a 95, I'm not gonna like cry. They're not gonna like make fun of me. If people are doing that, like that's not, you just don't need to be doing that.
Yeah, like if you're getting good grades and stuff, good for you. That's
Mm-hmm.
amazing. Like we're not saying like shame on you,
Yeah.
you know.
No,
It's like
be
that's good for
smart.
you.
I do know, like, when we were younger, like, people would, like, be shamed for being smart. I remember I had a
Really?
conversation. Yeah, I had a conversation with my dad one time.
Oh, like the nerdy thing?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
He was, like, asking me because I messed up a word on, like, a spelling thing on purpose because I was getting hundreds and, like, there were literally these two kids that were, like, making fun of me. By the way, I can't relate to any of this anymore. But they were literally making fun of me, and my dad was like, what happened, like, this time? And I was just telling him, and he was just, like, couldn't understand. So we're never shaming anyone for being smart, but I also think vice versa. Like, grades are not, like, an accurate depiction of, like, your real life,
Mm-hmm.
like, brains and, like, intelligence.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Also, just I feel like as brown girls, like there's always competition and stuff. Um, an example that I can think of right now is this isn't really like competitive, but the thing about like, oh, this person didn't invite me to this party, so I'm not gonna invite them to this party, and like
It's a whole thing.
this is gonna be better than theirs, and I'm gonna do this better than them, and you know, just like all of that.
I agree with that so much. Like, oh, like, we haven't had this person over so much, so, like, we shouldn't go over to their house that much. And I just don't think that, like, personally, me and my friends, I don't think we think about it that way.
Yeah.
And, like, you shouldn't. Like, I don't think I'm doing you a favor,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't think you're doing me a favor, and I don't think it's like a formal thing where, like, oh, you're inviting me over, so now I have to do it back.
Yeah, like me and Soha see each other like almost every day.
Yeah.
And then Nora, like our other like friend, she lives 10 minutes away, and like I don't see her that much, but like she sees her more than I do, but it's not like
yeah, we don't like fight
thing.
about it. Like, it's very
like
chill.
She doesn't
It's
care.
fine.
I don't care. None of us care. Like it's
yeah,
literally
like
fine.
sometimes me and her hang out, or like me and Nora hang out, or like Nora and Noel hang out. It's like it's not
a big deal.
It's not serious.
It's really not a big deal.
Yeah.
Unless the other people are like making it a problem.
But then that's like a different issue. You know what I mean? That's like them making you feel left out on purpose. That's like a different thing.
Can you think of like any other stuff?
I was thinking of like online also, like in fan culture.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like anytime I'm gonna pick like a really niche example of something I saw recently. But like Olivia Rodrigo, she was just at Wimbledon with like her boyfriend. She was wearing like this red plaid dress. And last year, like Taylor Swift wore a red plaid dress when she was at Wimbledon with her boyfriend. And people were going insane. Like, she was branded like creepy, and like so much people were saying and, like, so copying much stuff. And stuff. Yeah. And then people pulled out like a picture from like months before Taylor Swift wore the dress of like Olivia Rodrigo wearing that exact dress. And it was just a whole thing. And like when I first saw it, my first thought was like, oh, you could make like cute comparisons about it. Yeah. You know, like, oh, this big artist and this big artist, like they both, it's a trend. Yeah. Like, I feel like there's so much like toxic comparison in fan culture, like anytime. And honestly, I don't know if I'm just like not in the right fandoms, but like I only see that with like female celebrities. Like, I feel like that kind of being pitted against each other only happens to like female celebrities.
The getting pitted against each other happens so much like as brown girls, because like I like with in some communities there's like moms that are like also pitting against each other, and then like the daughters are like getting roped into it, and then they're getting pitted against each other, and it's like the moms are like toxic, influencing.
Like, you don't need to
the daughters, and it's such a mess.
I know, and then it just like causes like issues with like if the moms are doing it, then it like causes issue with their kids, and you know, it's just like, why are you letting this like trend, like this bad cycle, like continue?
Yeah. No, exactly.
Yeah. So basically, don't make everything a competition.
it's really not that deep.
It's never that deep.
It's not that deep. Okay, can we talk about how hijabis in the Muslim community are held to such a high standard compared to like non-hijabis?
Yeah.
And they're held to that standard just because they put hijab on, which like it is a big step, in their faith and their deen and everything, but being hijabi doesn't mean you're going to be perfect.
Yeah, and I feel like taking that step in and of itself is such a big deal, and people like overshadow that. Like, I feel like people act like, oh, like this person takes hijab now, so now they must have to do like everything right.
Yeah.
And no, it's obviously a step in like a very big step in the right direction, and it's like more than some other people. It's just like, first of all, I don't think anyone should be commenting on anyone else's like deen. Like nobody should ever
their faith, like, and how their relationship is with their religion. Like, that's not anyone else's place or business. That's between them and like their faith.
Yeah. And like every time I see like a reel or like a video with like a hijabi person, it could be about anything. Like it could be the same exact video some other girl just made, but half the comments are gonna be like commenting on the way she's wearing her hijab, or like
how much makeup she has
on, like, or like, oh, you shouldn't be wearing
how
that,
she's
like
dressing, or
but another Muslim girl could like make the same video and people wouldn't care as much. And like I do understand that like wearing the hijab, like you're kind of showing people that you're Muslim, and so like you have to, I don't know, like people kind of see you as like
the representation of like Islam.
Representation. Yeah. But again, like I just don't think people should be commenting on it. Like you shouldn't have such a strong opinion on the way someone else feels about their religion or like what they want to do with themselves. And I think like, I don't know, it's just like so weird to me every time people are like acting like, oh, a hijabi can't have like ear piercings. I've seen that. And it's
or like dyed hair or like anything.
Like, why do you care?
Yeah.
Like, why does it bother you so much? Or like when men are in the comments like, why are you wearing this? Like, avert your gaze then.
Yeah, no, lower your gaze. And
like, clearly this video isn't for you.
Yeah. It's like all the Muslim guys that are like out clubbing and like drinking and like, oh, but then no pork. Like,
no, exactly.
Don't like shut up.
Exactly.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Get out.
Get out.
God, piss me off. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one, I wouldn't say I have a strong opinion on this, but it's just like confuses me a little bit. Brown girls who go tan.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said it. Don't cancel me. But I'm not talking about going out and being in the sun all day and like getting kind of tan. That's like,
because that's fine. Like me personally right now, it's not good.
Yeah, she's tan. I'm tan because I was in Pakistan for a month.
And like that happens. Like that's not something you can control. That's obviously not what we're talking about.
Going out like
too tan. What are you doing?
Sorry, but I just don't get it. I really don't get it.
Like we're not even hating. I just like, please give us your opinions. Like I want to hear the thought process. Cause I don't know if this is like, I don't know, are we being like toxic? Like me personally, like I would prefer not to. I don't get like glowy when I tan.
Yeah.
Do you? I don't.
I don't think
I'm not like
really
into the look.
Tan on my face. I get tan more on my arms.
Yeah. So I don't know if like some people just have like really good skin, they get all like glowy, and I'm
trying to imagine it in my head, and I feel like it would just not look good. And I'm not talking about, well, okay, I don't know if like the darker skinned brown girls do it, but I have seen like the more lighter skinned girls like me, they go and try tan, and it's not making sense in my head. Like I'm having like it's not
competing.
There's like brain malfunction.
Yeah.
It's not working.
That's just, we just don't understand. That's not like us coming for anybody. Like obviously you do you.
Like you can do it. Like
I don't care. But why? Why? Yeah.
Okay, anyways. People are gonna get pissed, but it's whatever.
Sorry. This is a big one.
Propaganda, we're not falling for it. I'm not rude. I'm just blunt.
Yeah. Because first of all, no.
No, you
because
are rude.
Those people are always rude.
You are rude.
There is such a big difference between like being honest and blunt and being rude. like your tone, what you're saying,
how you're saying
it, how you're acting.
If you're trying to make a joke and you thought in your head it was a joke, but the other person didn't take it as a joke because you said it without laughing or anything, and you're giving me, like, you're making that face at me. You're being rude. You're being rude. My voice just cracked. You're being rude.
She's very emotional. Yeah, no, exactly. Because if you ever have to like preface anything you say by being like, not to be rude, you're being rude.
Yeah.
Just like your brain like subconsciously knows it, and so you're like trying to tell the other person that I'm not trying to be rude to like make up for it, and it's not working. You're being rude.
Yeah, and this is like, some people are just like this. Like, they just always do that. You know, it's just in their personality.
Yeah. But that's not an excuse.
Yeah.
It's not an excuse to like do it anyways. Like, sorry, I'm just like that. Like, I hate when people are like,
and then those
I'm
same
just
people,
very blunt.
Then those
like,
same people can't take a
mad
joke.
sensitive. Like, if I say something,
then they can't take a joke. Oh, it's the end of the world. Like, all hell is gonna break loose.
Right. Yeah, those people are not like, what are you doing? Why are you being rude?
Just being nice, God.
Choose kindness, guys. Yeah.
Okay, this goes into like the next thing, I guess. People who like, how do I word this? Hold on.
Clean version.
When you're like talking about like what another person did, or it was like crappy or trashy or whatever, that's not always talking bad about them. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like if
there's a difference.
Yeah, like if I'm telling her about like, oh, like this kid fell and hit his face. Ha ha ha. That's like obviously
that's
rude.
Making fun of them.
Talking bad, you're making fun of them. Like if somebody, wait, that was like a bad example.
Okay, I got you. Hold on, I got you. I have examples. Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. If I'm telling her about like something that this person did to me, they went and spread rumors about me or something, and like I'm just like telling her about it, that's not talking bad about the other person. That's just speaking the facts. I'm just telling her the facts. That's not being like rude and mean or whatever. But if I'm like actually talking bad about that person, like, oh, this person's a bad person, like they're so fake, so mean, whatever.
There's a way to express a situation and relay facts without talking down the other person.
If they were actually being fake, I can say that, right? Like, I can say that they're being fake.
But that's a conversation between your friends. If you're going around and telling everybody, oh, this person's fake, this is how they act, for no reason, and you're getting other people involved, maybe you shouldn't be doing that. But this conversation between friends, and also, again, like relaying facts is so different from like being like that original person who is spreading rumors. That's bad.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to express a negative opinion about somebody as long as there's like a reason for it. If you're just there, you're just talking bad for no reason, that's not good. But if you're talking like about an instance or something that happened, I feel like that's okay.
Yeah, that's not talking bad.
And I hate when people that I'm talking to about something are like, no, I don't want to talk bad. I don't want to talk bad. First of all, I know you're the number one biggest gossip, so I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
But it's like, it invalidates people's feelings because
you're trying to express like something that
exactly
happened to you, you know?
And nobody should have to keep those kind of opinions to themselves because they might come out in like a worse way than in the safety of a conversation between two people. Okay, do we have any like less like serious
extra
things?
Stuff?
Yeah, I think Labus are really ugly.
Oh my god! Dude, they're so ugly.
I think they're super ugly. I know that that's not at any level of what we were just talking about.
But
I just hate them. Like, I just think they're really ugly. I don't understand they're so expensive. They look terrifying. I feel like
they're
they
so
look like
scary.
voodoo dolls,
Like,
some
why
kind of
is
like
it looking at me
demon
like that?
reincarnate. I'm not sure. I never want that on my purse. I never want to see that on anyone's purse. I don't understand.
It's so odd.
I think Teslas are ugly. She has a Tesla, so like you're not ugly, but your car is like kind of ugly.
I didn't buy it. Talk to my dad.
Like the Teslas are ugly. Cybertruck, but
oh my god, no, I hate Cybertruck. I hate them.
I feel like the
so
general consensus
much.
is that they're ugly, though, right?
Yes. Anyone who says Cybertrucks are cool, you're weird. You're
I actually will
weird.
never trust your judgment on anything ever again.
Because
if you
why?
Express that. Because they're built.
Why does it look like that?
They're built
like
a trapezoid car, like a geometric, like some kind of shape. Literally ruin my day every time I see them on the road. God forbid I see 2 in a row. I'm just gonna go home and cry.
And you know what they're doing with the new Teslas? Have you seen
the wrapping? Is that what you're talking about?
No. Okay, so you know how the Cybertruck just has like the light that's like it's like a line, right? They're doing that with the new Teslas.
No.
And there's in the back there's like there's no space for like a license plate. It's just like plain and it looks so bad. It's so ugly.
I feel like we're going backwards.
I will never buy that.
Like that looks like
it's
somebody
so
was like they took like that looks like a blueprint for the concept of a car. You know what I mean? Somebody was like, okay, a machine, like we need a square up front, we need like a rectangle area to put stuff, and then they just took that and actually made it, and I don't understand. And isn't Elon Musk like that's his like personal design?
I don't know.
Stick to what you know. I'm not sure what it is you know, but stick to what you know. Don't be designing cars.
We're downgrading.
Don't be designing cars because what is this? They ruined my day. I'm upset talking about it.
I saw like someone like wrapped it like camel.
Dude, they keep wrapping it in like the ugliest things too. Like if I see another bright orange Cybertruck.
You saw orange Cybertruck?
Bright orange. First of all, I hate the color orange personally.
Yeah, me too.
Color. I don't understand the color.
Wait,
propaganda we're not falling for the color orange. So ugly.
I don't wear orange anymore.
I don't like it.
Keyword anymore.
I don't understand the point of it.
I don't like wearing it.
Like what?
I don't.
The sun is yellow when it comes to colors. Like what is orange?
I don't like wearing yellow either.
Well,
have you seen the whole like the color for summer is baby yellow?
I actually like baby yellow.
I don't.
Okay, well, maybe it just doesn't look good on you.
Probably.
But orange is so ugly. I literally, the only thing orange is good for is the fruit orange, but we already have the fruit, so we don't need the color.
Right.
Like, orange is good for traffic cones. Nobody likes traffic cones.
Clock it.
Orange is good for, literally what? Like, what is even orange in the world? Carrots? Carrots are gross. What else is orange? I can't say that. No, I was gonna say that, and like, you can't. But like, no, we can.
Are we gonna get canceled?
No, I don't think we're gonna get canceled. Someone I know, not personally, is orange. We don't like this person.
Cheeto man.
Maybe it's because he's orange. Like, did you ever think about that? Like, our brains just don't compute. Like, if I was orange, I'd be a bad person too.
Okay, stop.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh my god.
And that's me on orange.
Okay, anything else you want to get out of your system?
I think I'm done.
Okay, me too.
Oh, okay. The like fish slides, don't wear those in front of me.
Ew!
The slides.
Wait, that's like old, but still.
I know, I just don't want to see them ever. Because they're old, but the people that bought them might still be wearing them. They might still be lurking.
I think
it's like a Cybertruck. Like if I'm looking down and I see the fish on somebody's foot, I'm gonna be upset. And also like the sports slides, like the basketball slides, like, you know what I'm talking about? Just like a bunch of basketballs.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about? Like the thick chunk. Like,
yes.
Ew. Why are you repping basketballs like this much? Like, chill out. And it's people I know aren't playing basketball. Okay?
So many fashion opinions.
Yeah, actually. What about it? Anyways, I think I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I'm trying to think, but I can't think of anything else.
Yep.
I think that's it, guys. I don't know how.
Guys,
long
we're
this
not being
episode-
rude. We're not being rude. We're just being honest.
I'm not rude. I'm just blunt.
No, I'm not being rude. We're just being honest. Like,
but yeah,
yeah.
Don't take anything to heart, especially like the tanning.
Yeah.
Thing.
Also,
like,
you guys are great.
I'm sorry.
Like, just this stuff isn't. But like, yay, whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for listening. I hope you found a bunch of things you agreed with, and if you did, tell me in the comments. If you get the color orange, tell me in the comments. Yeah, we can be friends.
If you didn't agree with it, and
yeah, let us know in a kind way.
Yeah,
choose kindness.
Don't cancel us.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye.
That's good.
I hate orange. It's so ugly.